Hi, I'm Mike, owner of the In-Groove in Phoenix, Arizona. I want to do kind of a quick video today to pretty much let you guys know that this Sunday at 4 o'clock Arizona time, I'm going to be doing an auction on Whatnot. You guys are probably saying to yourself, what the hell is a Whatnot? Because that's what I was saying to myself about a week and a half ago. So let me give you kind of a brief explanation of what Whatnot is. Whatnot is a collectible-based auction platform. So if you download the app, you're going to find hundreds of auctions, live auctions going on right now for collectibles. Trading cards, Funko Pops, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, every kind of sports cards, wrestling cards, all kinds of collectibles. I saw vintage clothing on there, the whole 9 yards. So I didn't actually think much about this in the beginning. So I got an email from them months ago asking me to join the platform. They saw the YouTube channel. They thought I'd be a good fit. They were really just trying to get records off the ground. The name was weird to me, Whatnot. It sounded like a Chinese phishing scam. Send me a bunch of Bitcoin. I didn't think anything of it. I threw it in the junk box. I was over at a friend's house who's a big gaming guy and sports card collector. And I was over there with some few friends, 4 or 5 friends, and everybody's on their phone. And they're like listening to different auctions. And I'm like, what the heck is going on here? They were all on Whatnot. So I'm like, all right, let me check this out. I start watching this, and it's like one guy's watching Chumley from Pawn Stars auctioning off stuff, and another guy's watching people break $10,000 boxes of sports cards, and another guy was watching vintage clothing. And I downloaded on my phone. I saw that there's like vinyl auctions on there. So there's like 4 different vinyl auctions going on simultaneously. So I was immediately hooked. Now, one of the things I made a mistake on was right now, because they're trying to get the platform going, I'm going to include a link on the bottom here in the description. If you sign up through my link code, you're going to get $10 to buy stuff, and I'm going to get $10 for you using my link. Similar to what PayPal did in the beginning. I think PayPal was giving out $50. This is in the 90s now. But I remember when I was selling on eBay in the late 90s, PayPal, to get their platform off the ground, was giving off $50 if you referred somebody. I think that's what it was a long time ago. But I unfortunately didn't have a link to get the free $10, but you guys will in the bottom code there, or in the description. Check that out. But I was super floored by this, and I noticed on there that there's other record stores around the country doing this, and I thought to myself, man, this is fun. This is similar to what I wanted to do when I first started doing the Thursday new arrival videos. Nothing's changing on YouTube. I'm going to do the shootouts, and I still want to do everything similar to what I've been doing. None of that's going to change. This is just going to be something extra I do every now and then on their platform. And the reason being, again, when I first started doing YouTube, I wanted to do, it was in that COVID, the store was shut down, nobody was coming in the store. I said to my wife, and I've told this story many times on live streams, I'm like, you know what? We need to do some sort of like QVC type things. Tell people like, we got records, this is what we have, this is how much they are. I wanted to do something like that originally. Now, this platform didn't exist then. So I ended up kind of tweaking that for the YouTube videos. But this mentally was what I had in mind, to where I could go live to an audience and say like, I got this, it's this much money, you can buy it. Because there was nobody coming in the door. Everybody was locked in their house, right? So that was like my original thought. So the Thursday videos came about, and I've continued to do that, and I'm going to continue to do that. But this just seemed really fun. I mean, I've been on this thing all week, and it's addicting. So when you go on, unlike eBay, and I'll kind of give you a brief overview of how it works. So unlike eBay, it's too easy to use. So you put your credit card information in, you put your address in, and that's it. Download the app, credit card information, shipping address. When the app comes up, something will pop on the screen like, buy such and such item. Would you like to bid? You click the yellow button, and it'll say you're the high bidder. If you're not the high bidder, you click the yellow button again. If you win the auction, you instantaneously get your card charged, and now the item is in queue to be shipped. That's it. You're done. You can go online, you can buy something, you can close the phone, and you can be done. I find myself doing this now when I'm in the hot tub, when I'm in the waiting room at a doctor's office, when I'm in the bathroom, when I'm at work. I mean, it's, like I said, it's addicting. But, so what I'm going to do this Sunday at 4 o'clock is I'm going to do a bunch of $10 starting bid records, and then I'm going to do a mystery box. So the mystery box is essentially going to be, I'll explain that in a second. Let me show you what I'm going to put out for $10 first. Now this is a buyer's platform at the moment. The reason I've been buying so much stuff is there seems to be, there seems to be more sellers maybe than buyers at the moment because stuff goes for pretty affordable prices. But I'm going to start this off at $10 auction. If it's just me and you, whoever's watching this, if there's one of you out there, someone's getting that for 10 bucks. 30th anniversary, Dark Side of the Moon, all analog, cut by Kevin Gray. I got an inch shrink, Beach Boys Pet Sound. Joni Mitchell Blue, 1975 press, really, really clean. An original first press, Beatles Rubber Soul stereo. Here's a first pressing of The Doors, gold label, stereo copy. Here's a sealed 80s pressing of the Beach Boys, Something New. Now I'm going to add a lot more stuff throughout the week, but this is stuff that I've already committed to doing. Japanese copy of The Talking Heads, Remain in Light. One of the best albums of the 80s, one of my absolute favorite bands of all time. So a lot of OG stuff, and then I'm going to do a lot of sealed lo-fi, audiophile stuff, of course. Dire Straits, Love Over Gold, going to start at 10 bucks. Now keep in mind too, these auctions, unlike eBay, this isn't like you wait 7 days. These auctions are like, I'm going to set them for a minute. So we're going to start that off at $10, and then in a minute, it's done. But it's a true auction. So eBay's not really an auction website, it's a timed bidder website. So an auction, if you've gone to a real auction, and I love auctions. I wish there was more for records. I guess there is now. But guy A bids, some time is allotted to see if the other guy wants to bid. And then if he bids, we get a little more time to see if the other guy or whoever wants to bid. That's an auction. eBay is not. At 12 o'clock, if an item ends, it's whoever's the high bidder, blind bidder, I guess I would say. By the end, that's who wins. It's not really an auction site. Kind of a misconception there. This is a true auction, and like a real live auction, you don't have all day. It takes place really quick. So again, all these are going to be starting at $10. Train, sealed. Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits, sealed. Weezer, MoFi, Pinkerton, still sealed. Okay, so let me tell you about the mystery box. This is actually really popular on the platform with like sports card people and trading card people. I saw some vinyl stores doing it. But I'm going to do a mystery box. It's essentially going to be a $30 box. A mystery record is what it's going to be. So 30 bucks, you're going to get a mystery record. I'm going to do 100 of them. Okay? So that's going to be kind of a buy it now. So when you log onto the platform, you'll see options to buy or bid on auctions, but you'll see off on the right, it'll say store. You click on that store and you can buy like a mystery box. It's going to be 1 through 100, okay? And you're going to pick the box. It's all going to be on camera, so there's going to be obviously never tomfoolery anyways, but there's no tomfoolery because you're all going to see it done live. I did one of these mystery boxes once before on the website, and it was a lot of fun, and people actually asked me quite a few times to do it again. That was maybe over a year and a half, and I put a bunch of DG's Record Store Day records in there that came months after the fact, so they were already going for huge money. Okay, but so $30, you're going to have an opportunity to buy something. You might get, you pick the right number. You might get Jethro Tull Aqualung, for 30 bucks. These are all in there. Roy Orbison, MoFi, sealed copy of Blood on the Blonde on Blonde, sealed MoFi One Step. I think there's another One Step in there. I have to double check. A bunch of sealed Mobile Fidelity records that are awaiting repress or quasi out of print. Supertramp, a whole bunch of MoFi. Love Forever Changes, Jefferson Airplane, Derek and the Dominoes, The Cars, Dire Straits. So these are all going to be in the mystery lots. Do I think I'm going to go on there and make tons of money? No, that's not the case. But you're in a record store long enough, and it's fun, don't get me wrong, but I shoot videos, I list records, I buy collections, I shoot videos, I list records, I buy collections, I do live streams. I love my job, it's fun. I don't want to do anything else in the world, but this is exciting to me because it brings together a few things I love. I love live auctions. One of the drawbacks of doing live streams in the past is I'm doing an unboxing and people are, hey, Mike, how much is that record, the Frank Zappa record? Like, I would love to sell you this Frank Zappa record, but my platform, my store system, other than you coming into the store, is not really set up. I mean, it would take an enormous amount of time for me to sell you that. I'd have to go in the system, I'd have to create a SKU, I would have to put all your invoice information in by hand, I would have to send that to you, I have to wait for you to pay. I mean, it would just be a nightmare. I don't have that kind of time to do it. You know, we're a small record store in a way because I don't have 100 employees working there. So this solves that problem. If you're on a live stream and you see a record on the back wall, hey, Mike, I see a such and such there. How much is that? $80. I could say, you know, you could say, I'll take it. I can literally throw it on the thing in 3 seconds. The minute you buy it, it creates a shipping label, the whole 9 on the back end. I don't have to do nothing because it saves your card, saves your payment information. So it's kind of a fun way of doing things. And, you know, we'll see how it goes. But it looks pretty fun. And like I said, I've been on it for quite some amount of time this past week, thinking to myself, man, this would be a lot of fun to do one of these. So I'm going to do it. But again, use the promo code below if you have any interest. And I think you can go in and you could just use the promo code and you don't have to put your credit card. You can just watch. So if you just want to go in there and see what's going on, I'll answer questions. It'll be similar to my live streams in the past. But if you just want to check out what's going on, you don't have to buy anything. It's just a live streaming platform, kind of similar to YouTube. And actually, I heard YouTube is about to get into this space. YouTube is about to do this. I heard eBay was toying with the idea. Apparently in China, this is like the biggest thing. In the Asian countries, this form of shopping is huge. It's huge in China. It's big in Japan. This live streaming shopping is a big thing. Whether it catches on here, I don't know. I know I'm pretty hooked on it. But I thought, like I said, it'll be fun. So Sunday at 4 o'clock. Click the link below. Until next time,